What is up, viewers of the Avatars of the Meister Clan channel? This is your boy, the leader of this family, 6, and today we'll not only be uncovering my new avatar I got over on the main channel, but also a new what if. I really know y'all been enjoying gag, harem what ifs and stuff like that, so today we're doing what if Naruto had a harem gag edition, obviously to see what it would imply on the story. So everyone's channels will be linked in the description that participate in this channel and even help write these stories. So after you like and subscribe, we will move on. So, what if Naruto had a harem? Part 1, Gag Edition. So we start off with the younger Naruto, obviously saving Hinata. He would still have the same mentality he would as usual, but as she would, over the next year I'd say, creep up on him, he'd learn to sense presences and more or less figure out that she's there. He would confront her about it and she would shyly confess her feelings. This would be the start of our per se harem. So Naruto and Hinata, who both just joined the academy, would start helping each other in unique ways. Things they teach at the academy, like taijutsu, ninjutsu, and genjutsu, things that could create a shinobi, Naruto would remember, and Hinata would remember more, I'd say, academic stuff. And after school, they'd get together and help each other on both factors to try and get stronger. Obviously not at either's house, probably in a park somewhere that Hinata could probably have secret supervision. I'd say Hiyashi would be in the mindset of he doesn't even care about Hinata being with Naruto anymore, he just doesn't, because Hanabi's everything right now. So as they get stronger, I'd say up until the Uchiha Massacre, or the day of the Uchiha Massacre, where Naruto and Sasuke would have had their first official face-off. I'd say that Naruto and Sasuke would end in a draw because of a timer running out or something, but Naruto and Sasuke both are showing superior skill. I know this is a what if about Naruto, but I'm not going to have him pushed forward that much so quickly, because it's only been like a month or two, and Naruto hasn't learned that much about the Jugan stance, which is the stance of the Byakugan, but he will more in the future because, you know, that's the point of this current what if. So, moving on, the years through the academy will progress a little slowly. I'm going to skip forward 1 year of emo Sasuke, and a lot of the girls would detach from him, because Naruto would eventually take him over, learning the Jugan stance quicker than Hinata did, and even helping her improve on it. Also, his academics would put him just as high as someone like Sakura and even Sasuke. So, he's literally a direct antithesis to Sasuke, someone nice, outgoing, someone that really likes being around people, isn't negative, not an emo, all that type of stuff. And people really like him right now. So, I'm going to say the main person that stays with Sasuke is like a few off-screen characters and Sakura. So Ino would have also jumped on the Naruto bandwagon at this point, but it's basically public school knowledge that Naruto and Hinata are dating, so girls still try, but it's not working for right now. As time progresses and Naruto gets progressively more stronger, mastering all the jutsu that he gathers from Iruka, because of him actually having high chakra control. Hinata would, in this story, already know things like chakra control, specifically talking about water and tree walking due to needing chakra control for the Jugan stance, or the using the Byakugan in general. So her teaching Naruto things she was supposed to learn, like channeling chakra, would eventually help him in the long run to create upwards of 100 clones in combat, be able to perform large-scale genjutsu that requires a lot of chakra, and also perform other jutsu like the henge pretty easily. So, even though it's only like a year, 2 years in right now, Naruto has already learned everything the academy has to offer. But Iruka decides to make it more interesting. As he sets challenges for the rest of the kids, he'd also be setting up custom challenges for Naruto and Hinata, who have been progressing the quickest. Obviously, this would piss off Sasuke, but no one really cares about Sasuke at this point, even though he will become more important in the future. Seeing as Naruto's Niantics in the future would become more apparent in him getting a CRA, this would piss off Sasuke, whose goal is to restore his clan, and would try something similar, but it would probably not work out. So, for now, y'all are probably wondering a harem, so who's the other characters? For now, I'm teasing Ino because it's the most proper, and in the next episode, I'm probably going to tease some more characters. But for now, we're going to continue in the academy. Iruka sees a lot of potential in Hinata and Naruto, and tries to swap them over a little bit. When he sees training for Naruto, he gives him a jutsu that he personally created, which is the chakra echolocation jutsu. It was created by the author of Better Left Unsaid. It's a fanfic. You can go read it. It's brilliant. And also for Hinata, he would be teaching her basically how to strengthen her body with chakra, which is something the Hyuga don't really do. Sure, they strengthen their muscles for more direct thrust, maybe sometimes, but to just make their skin harder and more defensive is something the Hyuga don't do, because in their Jogan stance, there is no room for defense. Because the Hyuga have that mentality that their martial arts, their dojutsu, and themselves are perfect, even though they are not. So, for now, I'm going to put it this way. Naruto and Hinata would progress to the point where Hinata is comfortable with using her Byakugan, and Naruto would progress to where he has a great sensory array. So right now, Ino is becoming more intertwined with Naruto's group, with them even helping her instead of with something like, academy style, they'd be helping her with her clan ninjutsu. But obviously for this to work, Naruto would need to learn it. Naruto was somewhat of a prodigy of finding new ways to use stuff, like him using the Jugan stance or the Byakugan fighting style in a defensive way, where he'd just break people's hands if they try and come close because of the swift actions the Jugan stance possesses. Like they say, sometimes a great offense is a great defense. So, for right now, we're going to have Naruto learn the basics, which is the mind transfer jutsu, which is something anyone can learn. It is not a Kekkei Genkai. It is a ninja art or a clan type jutsu, which is knowledge anyone can learn and a jutsu anyone can get. And if you want to argue about this, you can go check the official Naruto statements, which basically directly points out as this being true. So, Naruto and Ino right now are becoming a lot closer, but this does not mean Hinata's out of the picture. Hinata is a great help in them discovering new parts, but also wants to perfect her dojutsu and improve upon the skill rate of the Hyuga to prove her father wrong about them being perfect and that she is the problem here. So, Hinata's not really going to fall off. It's just I'm trying to rush through a lot of things right now. Naruto would come up with a jutsu he calls the mind numbing technique, which is basically transferring your consciousness into your opponent and then throwing their consciousness off somewhere, then transferring back, leaving them in an unconscious state for a little bit. Not necessarily in the point where they're just unconscious, but to where their conscious is looking for their body, and until the body is technically found, I'd say the consciousness can go back in, but there is a time limit to where it would just get sucked back in. So I'll say around 10 minutes of being to immobilize someone. But this would also have a great chakra reserve restraint, so Ino would also need to progress through chakra control exercises like the tree walking and water walking to their higher degrees, which is mastery during combat for 3 hours straight, which would also technically be working on her physical side. Hinata, on the other hand, is getting taught by Iruka right now, and the thing he decides to teach her would be elementals. So, obviously the first step is getting your element, which is lightning. Second step is getting one jutsu within the element, which I'd say would probably be the lightning arc, which is one of the most common lightning jutsu used in the world of Naruto. Also, I like to say that this would also progress into her learning how to channel chakra and relay this information to Naruto and Ino, two other characters that are currently prominent. And for this one, I'm going to try and make every character I put into the harem a part of the story. But that is going to be it. I really hope you did enjoy. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment on how much you hate me. Check out all the links in the description. These are all participants of this specific channel. And I did not put a lot of effort. This is 100% gag. I don't really care what you think about me. My Discord is linked in the description too if you want to talk and argue about it. But yeah, peace.